Now, when we were at Celebration Anaheim, we spoke with almost everyone in the autograph hall. There were some we missed out because their line was too long and we didn't want to take up time from their fans and signing autographs.
Yes.
And there were some that thought they had to go through all this red tape to do interviews, so we just talked them into it anyway.
Sounds like you.
When you push a microphone in someone's face and just start talking, they just tend to talk.
It works out.
Yeah. Now, one of the people that we talked to was John Ratzenberger.
Awesome.
And I was very, very happy to talk to him. But it was a weird situation because he was in a corner.
Okay.
And right in front of his booth, in front of his table, was a huge line. And that line was for Billy D. Williams, but it just snaked right in front of his table.
So it kind of blocked him from other people?
It blocked him from other people.
Oh, no.
So I thought, we're never going to get a chance to talk to him. Look at that line.
You know what's really funny? If you brought John Ratzenberger to D23 Expo, his line would be super long.
Yeah. But I think a lot of people thought that his line is way too long. I'm not going to stand in that line right now.
Okay.
And I thought the same thing. And then I realized, wait a minute, this line is going toward Billy D. Williams.
Psh, awesome.
So we went over there and said, hey, can we had to go through 3 or 4 of his managers, publicists, lawyers, and bodyguards.
Okay.
And said, can we just get a few words? And first it was no. And then John Ratzenberger himself waved us over.
Nice.
So we went through all the security and bodyguards because he kept waving us over. And when he waves us over, you go over.
Oh, absolutely.
And I thought, this is so exciting. So he was a nice guy.
Uh-huh.
But I felt like as soon as we started talking to him, he didn't really want to answer a whole lot of questions. There was something going on there, something very funky.
Okay.
He was polite enough to answer the questions, but they were very short, and he wasn't really giving us much.
Okay.
But once again, I thank him for giving us that time at least.
Definitely. Now, I heard you laughing earlier when listening to him. Does he say some funny things?
I think it was just he threw me off. It's not my greatest interview.
Okay.
Because I thought, this is Cliff Clavin. This is Mr. Disney Pixar good luck charm.
Absolutely.
This is Bren Durlin from The Empire Strikes Back. It'll be a whole lot of fun to talk to him. But I think there was just some kind of disconnect, which I'm not really sure. I think he just saw this big line in front of him, and there was no line for him.
Okay.
So I think there was something going on.
Well, I'm just glad that you got an interview with him, and I'm excited to hear it.
Like last week, sorry about all the background noise. We try to cut around that, so enjoy. We are here talking to John Ratzenberger, who's got a tie-in with Star Wars and Disney.
That's right.
You played Major Bren Durlin in The Empire Strikes Back. Back then, did you know your character's name, or was it kind of like a 2-day shoot where you were in and out?
Oh, I have no idea. You show up and do your job and you go home.
Now, when you were on The Empire Strikes Back, do you have any kind of special memories from that shoot?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got, it was at L Street Studios, and my parking space was right next to Kermit's, because they did the Muppets there, too.
Right.
So I saw in the parking space next to mine, it said Kermit.
Did he ever try to double park and park in both spots? I don't know how his ego is.
No, he actually had a driver, so he had a professional.
Now, when you were on the set of The Empire Strikes Back, did you really know exactly what you were getting yourself into?
Paycheck. Pretty much it. Bum-ba-da-bing. Nobody knows, what it's going to end up as. Like the first guy who tasted an oyster. Would he have known that this is going to be a worldwide phenomena? Always wondered about that guy. Who's the first one to pick up that shell and go, whoa, this looks tasty?
And then you did Reds, you did Superman 2, and then you went on to Cheers. And when you went on to Cheers, did they know you as a Star Wars actor?
No. No, that never occurred to anybody, no. I don't think so.
Okay, and then from there you went on to doing a whole lot of Pixar films.
Yeah.
How much fun was it record? Did you record by yourself? Did you record with a whole bunch of people? How was it work?
Usually recording by myself.
Who's been your favorite Pixar character?
I like P.T. Flea. He's one of my favorites.
And what are you working on now? You mainly want to stay behind the camera? Do you want to do mainly voiceovers or more acting work?
No, as long as I can make a living in this business. Like, I'll do landscaping if they like.
How about kids' parties?
Nah, I draw the line somewhere.
Oh. Now, you guys came to Boston, where I lived, when you guys came to do some Cheers shoots.
Yeah.
I think I was the first person to ask you for an autograph on my Cheers TV guide, and you signed that. You gave me a big smile. It's like one of those, a moment I'll never forget. So I wanted to come by here and say thank you for that.
Yeah.
You know what? Before we wrap this up, can we have you say, I am John Ratzenberger?
No, you're not John Ratzenberger. I'm John Ratzenberger.
Oh, you know what? Say I'm George Wendt, and I'm Skywalking Through Neverland.
Well, you're not George Wendt either. You're trying to be John Ratzenberger and George Wendt. I think we should call security now.
So then right after we spoke to him, we wrapped things up, we tried to get him to say, hey, this is John Ratzenberger, and I am Skywalking Through Neverland. But this is the best we got.
Skywalking Through Neverland. Well, good for you.
All right.
Yeah, he afterwards he said he couldn't say that. I don't know why. I don't know if it's some kind of contractual thing or.
I don't know. Some people get really weird about that. Like I know when Kevin Raider Nerd Reitzel tried to ask Sir Patrick Stewart to say I'm Skywalking Through Neverland, he just smiled and shook his head. No. And I'm very sad because oh my God.
So yeah, yeah. So I don't want to say that he was very off-putting and just wouldn't say that, but I think there may have been some kind of a contractual
Probably.
thing where he couldn't have said that because if he said it for us, he'd have to say it for everybody.